Well, good morning, beautiful people. Unfortunately, today is a bit of a sad day because we've had our first proper loss of the season. I can come over here. That's really annoyed me because that is a little Brahms. Oh dear. He was alright the other day. I think I seen him 2 days ago. He was looking fine. Never mind. Get him out in a minute. Our competition's still going to go ahead. Now, I went to Perfect Aquatics, but we couldn't find any decent prizes. Everything was all way over our budget. I did find a nice statue, which turned out to be the entire budget of what I had for free prizes. And I was going to get like a koi net or something, a koi sock. And that turned out to be a double. So I only managed to find a little thermometer, which I then thought, well, if I can't find any other prizes, I need a thermometer. So that's down there. So what I'm going to do is your local koi dealer, wherever you want it for, if they do gift vouchers, the first prize will be a £20 gift voucher for wherever you want. The second prize will be a £10 gift voucher, and the third prize will be a £5 gift voucher. Now, unfortunately, our little dude down there is no longer Brahms, he's now brown bread, and I was hoping he was going to be a mascot fish for this channel, but we'll find another one. There's plenty more in there, maybe number 12 or something. But there we go. Get up this morning and find that. That's our first proper loss of the season, because the Benny Kiko, I reckon there was something wrong with him when he came to us, so he was only with us a week. But I do need to get this clarity issue sorted out. The first treatment is kind of done half of it. I'm down to about 6 inches of view now. So in a couple more days I'll get the next treatment in. There's some clear away. And then we'll have to look at emptying some of the water out, refilling it, and I'll put another treatment in, maybe some clay, and that should clear it up. And there we go. Find out what's happened to Brahms. And then crack on with the build, because we did quite a lot yesterday, even though it was raining. The first barrel's almost finished. To start the second one today, and we've got a lovely sunny day, so let's get the water out from yesterday with the tarpaulin and get back on the banding, put the banding back on, and then get the insulation going in. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Ah dear. It's been mascot fish. Never mind. Well, it's time to start work because we're losing daytime. Okay, we're looking good now. Banding's back on. New banding over there. New banding on this side. And yes, I know that doesn't start at the edge, but we've got the bottom drain here. So let's put that one to the edge, and that one, it's got banding at the corner. So we've done the best we can. Those ones I'll just put on the edge because it wouldn't reach right from the corner to corner. That should be solid that side. I need to get 4 more of these bands. They're not cheap, they're nearly a tenner each, but I'm going to have, if I can just inside here, we've got the window marked up pretty much. So it's going to be metal band straight down there, and the window goes another one diagonally down to that corner, same on the other side, and then I'm going to get 4 more that are like this material, but they've got that thing on the end of them pretty much. They are curved over, I've seen them, and they're going to go on the outside, and these are too tall, but they'll fit on there. These type, the other type, and that will hold the rim of the pond, the top bit that we're going to put on. So there's still more wood to get in the future, but they're going to go on there, and they'll pin the liner down, so they'll go on in a bit, but don't need to get them just yet. Tomorrow, get those banded, crack on with the floor, get that slope made, and yeah, we've done alright. We missed out yesterday because I spent far too long doing slides from Brahms to find out why he died, and yeah, we found a few things on him. None of them matched anything like, so yeah, I was saying, yeah, we found a few things on Brahms, none of them matched anything in the book. Some of them were like tiny little pinpricks, and we were down at cellular level, and they were buzzing around, so I don't know what the heck they were, just like grains of pepper. So water clarity is coming back slightly. Next time I do a filter change, which will probably be a couple of days, we will get the next dose of clear ponding. I can't even remember what I got. It was aqua source, I think. So get that in. Start seeing a bit further down. I hope we have no more issues with losses. So when I did bronze, his skin was pretty good, skin mucus, but when I opened his mouth, he had some kind of beigey like, it was almost like, I have to explain it, kind of like beige, a bit like when you had the biscuit at the bottom of the tea. So whether he's choked on a pellet, or whether he's had some kind of issue. Did a gill scrape, managed to get that, some of it. I found something in it, but it was circular, but when I went to change the lens, I completely lost it. I only found one, I didn't find it again, so I couldn't tell what it was. Yeah, I think it's just something that lives in the pond. It's not really anything like trick or costia or anything like that. But we will get some formalin just in case. We'll dose the pond up with formalin. Yeah. Little tenchi there, just about see him. Still really green. Definitely needs more treatment. But we are starting to see fish. There's about 6 inches of visibility, and there was 0 before. So all that's left to do now is pack up and get something to eat. Tomorrow I'll head back to Budget and Quick, get them bands, finish those off and start the floor. Well, these guys seem better. Big water change yesterday we did. That seems to help them. We put double dose of salt in. The tapping you can hear is this little dude down here. What do you want? You've just been fed. You've just been out. What do you want? You gonna speak? Do you speak? Rhea? You speak? Speak! Right. Never work with children or animals. Here we go. Right. It's time for some food, so I'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Well, we've had quite a good day today. This is upside down because I've just glued in with a concealer the flange on that side, and that was a nightmare to get in. We've got the grid on, air stones are at the bottom, airlines are coming out, and this barrel is pretty much complete. So this one, just got to glue the other bit in there, get that a clean out, glue that in, a bit of pipe, and in here we've got that banding on and that banding on. Took me blimmin' ages to find them in the shop, but we got it. I've got it all done. So tomorrow is the floor at long last. Back on that floor, get that sloping, and then we should be getting there. The windows all marked out. That brace is there for the window, bit of extra security. The brace, all them braces there were done yesterday. So we are getting there. I've also glued the base together for the filter system. That's glued together. It's just about holding together. So it's going to go there. Got some little bricks. That was the only way I could work out how to get it the right height. It was either buy a ton of bricks or do it that way. Right, save on it. I've done it that way. Those guys are just finishing off a munch. I'll check the filtration tomorrow and see if it needs a clean. If it needs a clean, then we get some more treatment in. Oh yeah, it's a pretty good day. We had a slow start, but we got going in the end. Tomorrow, the floor. Right. I'll be glad when I can see these guys better. Right. So, it's time to pack up and get some dinner and have a chill out for the evening. And I've got, in about, well, less than half an hour probably, GKP starting, so I need to go and get something for dinner. And I'll sit and chill out and watch that. Catch you tomorrow. So, got all this mapped out now, the ledge. Once again, absolutely covered in polystyrene. Who invented that stuff? It's just like goes everywhere. So, it's all mapped in. Just got to use this expanding foam stuff now to create the slope, and we should be good to go to get the boards back on, and that will be the floor finished. Then I can start on the sides, insulate them up, and yeah, just having a quick smoke break, quick drink break, because I am sweating my nuts off. Right then, what else have we done? We have done, oh yeah, overnight. So, last night we got that, glued it this morning, got some liquid black around it. On the inside, however, we didn't seal up very good. Can't even get the phone in there. Can't get the camera in. Yeah, the bottom's a little bit wobbly, so I've had to put some sealant on the inside. Now I can't find any bolts, nut things. Let's do this again. Well, overnight we tried to glue this together with the liquid black, and yeah, we were kind of 75% successful. Got this is just curing, put that on today on the outside, but on the inside, because I couldn't get the screws to go in the right way around, and I can't find any nuts that are fit, I've had to put a little bit of sealant on the inside, and it's not that straight, it's not that anchored on, but hopefully what I've done on the outside, it shouldn't leak. We'll just have to be gentle with it, and hopefully it will serve its purpose. So we've got all the grid in now, airlines are in, the only thing left to go in is the 3-inch pipe that will take it to the outflow. Get that in with a nice 90 U-bend straight up, and the water will go in there under the grid, bubble up. The media will be above the grid, moving bed media. It'll go into the pipe, and it'll come out of there and go into the next chamber, which hopefully I will start this afternoon. So still shitty on the clarity, but we'll have a look and see in a minute about cleaning the filter. And after my little break, we'll get back to work. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. So, as suspected, the easy pod is needing a clean. So, put that onto bubble, we'll carry on to work. I should give it a decent hour of bubbling away. Then we'll clean that out and carry back on. Right, get some more treatment in today. Like clearing this clarity up, because it's doing my head in. You can't see me fish. Can't see what's going on down the bottom. And it's annoying me because I've cleaned the pond out and the PP and having to turn the UV off. We've ended up with exactly the same clarity as we had before we cleaned it out. And it's right annoyed me. So, get that bubbling up. Get the next dose in. It's going to need a few more doses, probably some clay and God knows what to go in there as well. Well, I'll catch you in a bit, guys. I've just noticed, guys, we've got my first iris out. It does look good once they're all up and they're all out. I think next year maybe getting rid of the plants in the pond, because they do tend to cloud the water a bit more. Keep my lily pad if they haven't eaten it off. Hasn't come up yet, so just want to get this clarity sorted out. So it's time to go back to work, and then I'll show you the slope, hopefully. I'm just praying this idea works. Doing everything for the first time, you kind of have to go trial and error. This is not great, but we're learning. So I'll see you in a bit. I'm just about to see the fish. Could do with a munch, so I'll go and get them a munch. And get back to work. This day is scorching. Well, see you in a bit. Oh my god, that was a battle to get that board in. I don't think I've got it all the way down. It's that banding over there that's stopping it. But that stuff's gone everywhere. It didn't do very much. It only did that little board, so I've got a bit of an air gap. But after that fight, I've literally been 45 minutes battling to get it in. And we've got the boards down. Yeah, that'll do. Now get the underlay on that, it should be alright. And then just got to get the insulation around the sides. And look at that, it's gone everywhere. It's gone all over my shorts. I had to jump in that corner, jump up and down to get the board to go down. Absolutely nightmare. I need a break now. I am dripping in sweat. I might even go and have a shower. This is literally coming off my forehead, coming on my arms are soaked, your back's soaked. But there, we look like a pond now. Slope, that's gonna work. Clean that little bit of crap off. Get all of that hoovered. Try and figure out where this stuff's gone. It's all over my trousers. It's all over my ass. And there we go. Oh my god, that was a battle. It was due to the fact of the banding. He just wanted that extra millimetre that we didn't have. I need a goddamn break and a cigarette. Change these trousers before I sit on the furniture. Oh, it's all over the back of my phone. How the hell's it got there? Alright, break time. Oh dear. Here we go. New things you do. You work them out as you go along. Of course, you goddamn aggro. Alright, let's get a break before I can get back on. I need a good half an hour sit down after that. Oh dear. And there we go, it's the first bit of insulation done. We've done the back wall, we've done here. It's only 5:30. I'd like to keep working, but while I've been treading on this board, the bottom drain has come loose. We stuck that in with no more nails. And the only other glue I've got is the soldant weld. So I've banged a load of that around it, underneath it. And I got the bricks, got the pot, the soil for weight. And I gotta hope that that holds it. We'll let that did go overnight. And tomorrow, I think it's doing a bit of consolidating, tidying up. Because it's getting a bit of a mess around here now, and I need to get that table out so when the window comes we can get that cut out. Can't fit the window until I've done the line up, so that'll be one of the last things that goes in. Skimmer, I've marked that out where I want that to go. I've worked out that I can actually now have it in its original place. So that's good, because I can keep the pipe work as I had it. And that's basically it. So today we've got the floor done. That was a nightmare trying to get that board in. There we go. That one, I just had to slot it in. There's not much of that foam stuff underneath because it basically just did the one board and then ran out. And I tried to use it to skim it first to make the slope, and it just basically stuck to it. So the only other option was to use some kind of cement, but no, can't use that on this wood construction. So we basically just bang the boards in. There's a gap between it, bit of air, but that's the best I could do. Alright, I am absolutely shattered. I might go and have another shower. I've already had one today. Because after jumping up and down on that, I was dripping with sweat. Alright, that's basically all we've got time for today. So, pond's had another treatment today. Try and clear this cloudy green water. And the fish have decided they've had a quick bunch to disappear. Let's move around. Well, it's doing its job then, the treatment, because it's clumping all the algae together. I've got one lily pad leaf up. Hooray! It's like another one there that they've chewed to pieces. I'll have to pull that one off. And another one that they've eaten. Well, that's all I'm going to do for today. Like I said, I'd like to have carried on. And that bottom drain needs to cure overnight. So tomorrow, a bit of cleaning up, consolidating, and then what I'll do is I'll start working on the second barrel in the afternoon. So, we will get something to eat in a minute and have a nice chill out. As man, I've been swearing my nuts off today. All dry mouth. It's been so hot. It must have been 23, 24 degrees. The pond is now up to 16 degrees water temp. So, time for dinner. Call it a day. Put some of the stuff away. Tidy up a bit. And tomorrow we'll have a massive tidy up. Possibly do the tank, give that a clean. But I'm not going to pull it right apart. Give that a 50% water change. I haven't had a chance to do it today. I should have had a 30%, so we'll do a 50% tomorrow. Oh yeah, so we will see you tomorrow, boys and girls. See you later. Well, we've had a couple of days off, and we came out today, and I've noticed that the bigger Matsuba, the one I call Dumpty, has got a bit of a wound on it, maybe a knocked scale. So we've got this grid off. If anyone says fish are stupid, they've not met my fish, because as soon as I take this grid off, they disappear up the other end. Put some food in, and they're still just about coming for it now. As soon as they come up this end, I don't want to be taking the other grids off because it's a nightmare with the reeds. Well, you can get her up this end. You can get her out and have a look. She's just at the back there. Yes, come on now. Come up this end. So yeah. There she is. Just about coming up the other end, up this end. And then back again. And yeah, these fish ain't stupid, they know something's going on. Now I've got my wing kit over there, some cotton buds, and I got a full bowl of water. It's just coming out now. So I'm going to try and net her out, and I'll show you what's going on with the pond build. So if you want to know how frustrating koi keeping can be sometimes, take a look at these guys. They're taking a pellet from there, they're taking a pellet from here, they're taking pellet here, where I'm sat next to. They take it from the middle, but they just won't go up the far end. I've been sat here like 25 minutes now. Oh, this is taking the mickey, guys, come on. There's Dumpty there, that's the one I want. I've also seen one of the shoe bumpkins has got something wrong with its fin. Either fungus or carp pox or something. I want that one out as well. Take a look at him. Now these guys, you can't really see down there. They are just taking the proverbial at the moment. Come on, come up the other end. They come right up to me, right up to here, and take the pellet that are here. They'll go in the reeds, they'll take them pellets, they'll take them pellet from there. They'll take it from the middle. Nothing up the other end. Nothing's going beyond that boundary. Hello. Come on. Come on. Up that end. Alright. You might be in business. Let's see if we can get him up that end. Right, I'll get back to you in a bit. Okay, stopped. So, an hour and a half in, and all I've caught so far is one tench and one koi that I didn't want. Give him a quick check over, and he was fine. I've gone in with the waders, took the second grid off, and as you can see, they're now just sitting down here under this last grid. Now, if I want to get that grid off, I've got to cut that plant to pieces. Which we're not going to do. Leave them for a little bit, let them get their confidence up, see if they'll come out a bit more, and we'll try again. But I'm running out of time, because in about an hour or so I got to take the dog to the vets. These guys are just like, oh, fish are stupid. No, these guys ain't. These guys are that. That's the shoe bumpkin I want. Either he's got carp pox or something coming on him, or just a bit of fungus. Need to get him have a look. And I have made the decision that next year there is going to be no plants in this pond. No rocks, no plants. It's just a nightmare trying to catch my fish. No plants, I can get all the grids off, I get in there, get the fish that I want. I get him from the outside preferably. And won't have to go through this fucking performance again. Every time. Try and shush them out of this end, and they'll either end up between the lily pad and the island. And they've now decided that they can get You won't think fish that size can get behind these plants, but they can. So the old trick I used to use of waiting for them to come round and then net them at this little choke point no longer works, because they go straight round the back of the plants. So having a cigarette to calm myself down, because I've been getting so stressed. And that's one thing, depression, autism, I struggle with, is I get stressed really quick. And once I get stressed, I then start to panic, and I go into a panic attack, and that's bloody horrible. Yeah. That's the worst thing I suffer with, really, panic attacks. So I'm going to sit down now. I'm going to have a cigarette while these guys pluck up the courage to come out for me. Let me see if we can get Dumpty out. Get at least one of them out to have a look. Dumpty is the one I want. She's just down there. So with this water clarity issue, which I've made worse by getting in the pond and flinging the net around, we're going to wait until I need to net the fish to go into the grow-on pond. We're going to net all that water out, half the pond out, refill it with fresh water and a load of treatment, blanket answer probably, clear pond, and good old sludge buster in the filter, and try and get the issue that way. I mean, I've had enough of these plants in my pond. The fish tend to love them, and as you can see, they break them off, chew them up, and they float around until they sink. And it's annoying me. So this year's job, get the retrofit bottom drain made, get that put in, get a new filter put in to cope with that, and hopefully we'll have better water quality, clarity, and not so many issues. They're starting to come up this end now. I'm going to come away for a bit. He's starting to come up. Going to find a little bit more food. See if we can get them feeding up that end. Get them caught. Right. First of all, finish my little break. Okay, this is not the fish I wanted, but we did spot a little wound there or something. Yeah. Spin you around. Alright, let's sort that out. Well, that's the first one we found. The others have all disappeared now after that, catching him. And there was some slight veining on that fish as well, so that wound was obviously going to give him a bacterial issue internally, so it could put on him. And then hopefully he'll be alright. But yeah, it just looked like he'd knocked a scale. The scale was still in, but done some damage underneath it. So it's getting on now, and I don't think it's going to be enough time to catch any more. She is there, Dumpty. Come on, love, I need your help. I don't think there's going to be enough time to let them get their confidence back. So I will replace the grids, take the dog to the vets, get her eyeball sorted out, and if it's not raining, which it looks like it's going to, we'll try again. If not, I'll try tomorrow. But I want those two for sharp so I can have a decent look. Which means I probably won't get anything done on the pond today. Pond build. That's another day lost, but I'd rather lose a day than lose fish. We lost a little Harawaki out of the tank the other day. And we knew that was possibly coming. So this year we're at 3 losses, which I think is 3 more than last year. So hopefully that'll be it. Definitely going to change this water. Get that pond built. Get a water change in. Have me holiday. The rest of this fish out from me up into there. We'll start with the tank guys into there first. That'll give me about 7 fish in that pond, new pond. That should be alright. 2 weeks to get the filter going without overloading it on a brand new system. So I'm going to get these goods put back on and get back to you in a bit or tomorrow.